Hey Mark, just taking a look at one of your blowers here. One of the first things I do on these 2-cycle engines like this is take a look at the piston, see what's going on with it on the exhaust side here. Kind of see as I pull the rope, see the piston going up and down. Seems to be a lot of rust. It looked like it got some moisture in it. And down below the piston ring on that's called the skirt, the piston skirt, the lower part of the piston, it looks pretty corroded, if not a little burnt. Like there's some combustion maybe getting past that ring right there. See that ring? Right in there. Okay. So look down a little bit and see how kind of burnt up it looks. It doesn't look too scratched, so I'm going to try to go ahead and get it to run. I am also noticing some moisture around this area. Okay, this gasket here is starting to fall apart, and that could be a sign of leakage, maybe around here where those screws are. If this gasket's possibly bad, maybe losing some compression. Now that I'm looking a little closer at that piston, you might be able to see some scarring, scratching. It does look like it has some scratching on the piston right in there. Probably reach down and see if I can grab on here. It doesn't seem that terrible. It's just some buildup. It's not scratched, just like looks like maybe some carbon buildup. So hopefully there won't be too terribly much to it. See, like right here, it looks like there's some leakage. And this is that's getting into a big job where basically this whole engine's got to come off if I get to the point where I decide to tighten some things up here, like here, I mean right down in here on the bottom. It looks like there's some excessive oil leakage. And if we're lucky, hopefully it's just maybe coming from a bad carburetor line or something, but it doesn't look like it. So it looks like, yeah, this thing could probably use some new, all new gasket. And like, if I can't get this going by cleaning out the carburetor or putting a new carburetor on there and trying to just get it to run right, you're looking at an engine rebuild is what I'm guessing right now, just from the looks of it, with the evidence of leakage around where all the gaskets are, basically. So let's look on the other side here for a second. Yeah, I mean it's real wet down in that area, and it doesn't look like it's coming from anywhere else except for from those gaskets that are basically holding the engine together, the case halves together, and the cylinder to the block. So this is kind of the block right here. This is the main part of the block, and this is the other piece. And then this is the cylinder and head assembly. And so that gasket between the cylinder head assembly and the block seems to be leaking, and could also be leaking from the case gasket right here. There's, you know, just that evidence of leakage in that area. So that's on this one.